Hello, my name is Eccentrik. Welcome back to my channel. It's been an awfully long time. This is my friend Rachel, my best friend, the person that has put up with me for years. So I'm going to basically, I'm not putting out videos enough because I have been, Rachel, you can back this up, I've been incredibly ill.
Yes.
And I've also been busy at work at college. The two of those together have stopped me from being able to make videos, and I decided that what I would do is put out these kind of sort of chats with Rachel, because I talk to Rachel a lot. I talk to her every single day, and we talk a lot about feminism, so it made sense for me to record some of our conversations and to just take the best bits and put them online as videos, because it would make them much faster, make them much easier to produce and get them out sooner. So for our first episode, I decided to do a BuzzFeed article called 32 Things Women Do That Men Don't Have to Worry About.
Okay, let me guess. Period?
I would think so. I would especially think that was one of them. And to be perfectly honest, that would make an awful lot of sense if women are having periods every day. Oh, by the way, I should point out, you can't see this, Rachel, but on the screen there's a picture of, or it's a GIF, yeah, of...
Or a GIF.
Or a GIF of Zoe.
That is GIF, but...
Of Zoe Deschanel, right? It's a GIF of her from, I think it's from the show New Girl, and it says, "I hope you like feminist rants, because that's kind of my thing," right? And that basically sums up Zoe Deschanel. I fucking hate Zoe Deschanel because she's an anti, like, everything that women should be, right? This is true. No, this is true, right? See, in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy movie, right? See Trillian. She is she's a mathematician and astrophysicist, right? If you listen to the radio show, she's really intelligent. In fact, if you listen to the radio show or read the books, in the third book, or the third series, depending on whichever, she actually is the one who works out, there's this planet called Cricket that wants to go to war with the rest of the universe, and she works out why it wants to go to war and how to stop it before anyone else does. Mm-hmm. She's actually really intelligent. There's a point where Ford Prefect, who's one of the characters, says to her, "Trillian, do you always breathe like that when you're thinking?" And she says, "I wasn't aware that I was breathing at all." And he's like, "Yeah, that's what worried me." Right? So she thinks so hard that sometimes she stops breathing, right? So she's a really, really intelligent character.
Is this the films or the book?
No, this is the book. Okay. She's a really intelligent character, a really interesting character, and in the films, they made her this fucking bitch, right? And she talks about her emotions all the time. Right, she's genuinely, feminists are supposed to be going out and trying to remove that cliche, and in that film they shoved it on. So there's a bit, right, there's this thing where there's a gun in the movie that if you shoot it, it will make the other person feel what you're feeling. Mm-hmm. And she, they turn the gun on her, she fires it at Zaphod, right, and it's basically, it's cheap exposition, right, it's really cheap this gun doesn't exist in the books. It's cheap exposition. She fires it at Zaphod so that Zaphod can explain how she's feeling, because the writers couldn't be arsed explaining it through dialogue and through characterization. So they basically just get Zaphod to spell it out for you. Yeah. And then he takes the gun and points it at her and she says, "It won't work, I'm already a woman." Right? So her whole character revolves around how she feels.
Yeah, but she didn't write that. She just played it.
Yeah, but it still fucking annoyed me, and I bet she did have some hand in it because she's a fucking bitch.
Is she? Like in real life?
Oh, well, I mean, I don't know personally, right? I don't, wash her car, but as far as I'm concerned, she's a fucking bitch. She ruined Trillian! I really like Trillian! Anyway, number 1. Carrying your keys in your hand as a weapon when walking alone at night.
We've all done that.
Have you done that? Have you ever actually done that?
No.
No?
I don't own keys.
Yeah, fair enough. You just get locked out of your house. Mum, Dad, let me in.
I just don't leave the house.
See, this comes down to women feeling unsafe, right? But women may well feel unsafe on the street at night, but statistically, men are 3 times more likely to get jumped. Whether you feel unsafe is not society's problem. Whether you are unsafe is society's problem. As far as society is concerned, you're 3 times less likely to be attacked than a man. So if you feel the need to carry your keys and a man doesn't, that's not based in reality.
See, I don't know if I'm like the opposite. See, when I see a group of guys when
What,
I'm
you
out,
throw them your keys?
Yeah. But just do them.
Just tell them where you live and stuff like that. No, or you throw them a weapon to defend themselves against. Like you're being fair. Yeah. You're like, take this gun, gents, before I turn into the Hulk. Give yourselves a chance.
Like, I'm the opposite. See, if I see like a group of guys when it's dark outside and I'm walking home or whatever, I feel safer.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, my mum said that actually. Do you remember when I told you about how Germany had parking spaces set aside for women? And she was like, no, that's unsafe, right? Because if I'm in a car park...
And guys know...
Right, and there's a predator out there that knows that all the women are going to be in this car park, right?
And all the guys are going.
And all the guys are going to be somewhere else. I'm going to feel unsafe as hell. I would rather shout, help! And like a million men come round and be like, what is the problem, little lady? Let us sort this out.
Fair maiden.
Fair maiden, fair princess, beautiful. And it's just like, no, it's okay. I just cut my toe. I'm sorry. And it's like all the choppers and stuff like fly away. Turning your headphones off to make sure you're not being followed. Couldn't you just look round?
That would take effort, mate.
Yeah, but are you suggesting that your ears are stronger than your eyes? Just like, I'll hear him before I see him.
Okay, I may be wrong, but aren't your ears meant... No, it's your nose that's the best, isn't it? Your sense of smell is meant to be the kind of...
Aye, if you're a dog.
I thought it was true in humans. Is that not right?
No, it's your vision. I mean, your sense of smell is supposed to be able to take you back, but Rachel, see, if our nose was the strongest sense, we would be sniffing people rather than looking at them. Nailing the I'm walking quickly but not so quick that you'll sense my fear pace.
See, guys, are they like, I should back off of the situation because that's not like a slow walk, but it's also not a fast walk. That's that middle walk that they do when they're scared.
Yeah, that's the scared walk. If it was a fast walk, I would know they weren't scared because only someone who wasn't scared wouldn't be scared enough to look like they're scared. Right? If she's walking semi-fast, that means that she's fucking terrified. So I bet I'll just go. I don't even live down there, I'm just gone.
See, guys do notice that stuff because whenever, I don't know if it's just me, if I'm a repellent, but usually when a guy's walking in the same pavement as you, usually they cross the street if you're alone.
Yeah. No. Okay, number 4, calling your friends when alone in a taxi or Uber in order to feel safe.
You've phoned me on a train before because you were terrified then.
Yeah, this is the night I went to see the Red Pill.
Yeah.
I wasn't phoning you because I felt...
I know. Yeah.
I wasn't phoning you because I felt scared.
It was a joke, fam.
Alright, Jesus, right. I was phoning you because I was pure high. Like, as in, on adrenaline. I was dead excited because I was like, I saw the Red Pill and I talked to Cassie J and oh my god, it's so amazing.
Yeah, and the girl on the train looked at you.
Yeah, there was something, like, I was telling you what was in the Red Pill and I was like, and this, and the Feminist did this, and then Cassie J said this. And there was a girl across from me who was just giving me daggers. And I was like, fuck you, fuck you, it's Trump's America now. That was the day after it was inaugurated, it was the 20th.
That's even better, mate.
Yeah, it was the day after, so it was Trump's America now. Messaging them when you get home to let them know you're okay. Look, I think this is just all the same thing, right? That, like, we're just going, like, on and on about the same point, man. This is
the guys do that, no? Like,
what, do guys go on and on about the same point? Not ever.
No, like, are they like, oh, I'm home, Sam, mate, I'm fine.
Aye, maybe
thank God, mate, I thought you were dead.
Maybe to my mum, like, phoning them just like, let me know you're okay, honey. Okay, I'm home. Thank you. Pretending to be on the phone in any number of situations to avoid... This is the same point over and over again. Being on the phone to your friend, telling your friend that you've arrived home safe, pretending to be on the phone, pretending not to listen. Like, we get it. Right, we get it. You pretend to do something so that you don't get a fucking Christ, man. And by the way, like, oh no, like, I've done that. I've done that before. Like, I've pretended to phone somebody and just be like, hi, remember how we talked about I love being alive and I don't want to die in a horrible, brutal massacre? Remember we talked about that? That was like, that was really, really good that day. Please tell the cops that I'll be home at 5. Wearing a wedding ring to reduce the chance of men hitting on or harassing you because
expensive, mate.
They respect other man's property more than a woman's right to say no. Jessica Valenti wrote an article about how she hates that she doesn't get hit on anymore. And she put it down to the patriarchy. As in, like, she basically wrote about she used to get street harassment, you know, like, hey baby, or whatever. Or did you watch that street harassment video? Where, like, half the things they're saying are like, you have a nice day, miss.
The one in New York.
It's the one in New York, but then it got done for racism because most of the guys that say something to her are black. So like it started out as this massive triumph for SJWs, and then it became attacked by SJWs because half of these people that they're complaining about were black.
See, I'm not a guy, right? Believe it or not, but the guys not mean it in a nice way when they say, "Hey, you look nice." I'm sure they're not.
I said to a girl today with you, I said to a girl, "Hey baby, come over here. I'm going to tap that ass," right? And she seemed to take it quite well. Staying silent while being verbally harassed out of fear. If you fight back, it'll turn violent.
I totally get that.
Aye, because women are known for just sitting there and taking it when somebody's shouting in the street, right? Women are known for just being like, okay. Like, how many videos have you seen online of a ballistic, like, woman going crazy and stuff? Shut up! Like,
yeah.
Seriously. Like, it's usually a man who's trying to calm her, you know, because she's just going fucking ape shit in the middle of the street.
Yeah, and you can't also use force to shut. Like, I don't mean to hit her, but like.
Yeah, well, see, that's what's great about those. I actually had an argument the very first time I put out a video. I had an argument with a man who was quite bitter, and he was like, "Oh, see all these women, see all these bitches that are attacking the men in the street. They're awful. I hate them all." And I actually said to him, "Well, to be fair, a lot of these women are actually doing it to make a point. Like they know they're being filmed. This is pre-arranged. They have decided, I will attack you in the middle of the street and film it to prove that this isn't taken seriously. I'm on your side, right? I want this to be taken seriously. I want to make a statement here."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, well, I didn't know that then." And I was just like, no, but I'm making the point that, like, women are on our side here. There are plenty of women. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for women. Right? See, if it wasn't like for Christina Hoff Sommers and Cassie J and stuff, I wouldn't be here in many capacities. So, yeah. If it wasn't for you even, I mean, if you had been like this feminist bitch, like I might have been taken over by the dark side, I'd be out there in the streets in my mankini going, "Women deserve rights!" Keeping your drink covered with your hand and getting your friend to watch it if you need to go to the bathroom at a bar so that it doesn't get spiked.
Do you let my drinks get spiked?
Mate, I spike your drinks. Caroline Kitchens. Do you remember Caroline Kitchens?
Yes.
From Washington.
Aye.
Right.
Tall woman.
Aye.
Supposedly.
She had a video on Christina Hoff Sommers' Factual Feminist channel where she talked about a study that had been done on 1,000 women who had claimed that they had been drugged. Now, 98% of them were found not to be drugged at all. They just drank too much. And of the 2% that had drugs in their system, they weren't sure how many of them had taken the drugs willingly because there was like drugs like marijuana. Basically, her point was not that this is in any way appropriate, not that drugging things are in any way appropriate, but that we do have a fixation on this particular crime, but it's very, very uncommon. We should fixate on other crimes that are more common. Like, rather than worry endlessly about this and then go out and do stupid things. Like, basically her point was, do you know what's more likely to get you into trouble? Over drinking. Like, focus on that. Focus on not drinking too much as opposed to being, like, covering your drink.
Yeah, like, always be wary because you don't know who you're going to meet in the streets, whether it's a guy or a girl, you never know. Same stuff.
Work hard despite the knowledge you're being paid, on average, less than the men in the same position.
Wrong.
Wage gap is full of fucking shit. I'm not even going into this one. Qualifying statements with words like just and sorry to avoid being perceived as pushy or aggressive. Like as in, sorry to say this, or I just want to add.
I do that. I think
everyone does that.
Yeah.
Everyone, like, see if I'm talking to someone that, right, see if I'm talking to a woman particularly, because I'm hyper aware of all of these feminist things and how easy it is for, you know, men to be perceived as the devil in today's society. I quite often add like just and sorry and is it okay if I don't mean to.
I think it's just polite.
It's not just that, it's nerves really. But yeah, it's if you're in a situation with someone who you need the scenario to go well with, you add all these little addendums.
Yeah.
If you're in
don't want to offend.
Yeah, if you're in a situation with you, for example, you don't add fuck all because I don't care.
I feel the love.
Yeah, well, to be honest, this is like what a relationship's supposed to look like. You know, because if I can talk that way with you, then you know I'm not nervous around you. Just fucking bored. faking being happy and perky even when you don't feel like it to avoid being seen as a bitch.
I never smile.
No, you don't. In fact, when you pick up the phone when I phone you, and it's always me that phones you because I want to be a harasser, right? I don't accept it. It's like, you know, one missed call from Rachel. I'm like, no, Rachel can't have called me. I must phone her, you know, because, and you know what? You didn't even give me your number. I phoned every number in the fucking directory until I found you, right? You gave me a fake name and a fake number, but I found you.
Yeah, exactly.
But not being too perky so that people don't think you're stupid. You can't add an addendum and claim that it's a different point, right?
I thought guys think it's cute.
Yeah.
Am I tongue shite?
Well, as in, guys perceive girls who are nice as an idiot.
No, they probably think...
No, that's what this is claiming.
Nice.
That's what I mean, as in that's what they're claiming. Pretending to be patient when you're interrupted or talked to or talked over repeatedly by men.
You interrupt me all the time.
Sorry, say that again. No, go on.
You interrupt me.
And when do I interrupt you?
It's just,
I am what you made me. Okay, I am what you let me be, right? If anyone's listening, by the way, right, Rachel knows full well that she doesn't have to put up with this. Okay, like you don't actually have to go to the extent of contacting Rachel and making sure that she's aware she doesn't have to put up with this. I've told her many times.
Yeah, it's annoying when you get like that.
Well, you actually do get pissed off. The only time that I genuinely piss you off is when I go on and on about how... Is it okay? You don't mind? Honestly, you don't mind, do you? I mean, if I'm upsetting you, you can just tell me, can't you? Right, you prefer it when I go, shut up, you big fucking stupid idiot. That's how you know that I'm calm and content. You're just like, oh, he's in a good mood today. When I phone you up and go, hey, Rachel, I need to talk to you, you don't mind, do you? I mean, like, I wouldn't want to interrupt what you're doing and stuff. You're like, oh, for fuck's sake, I'm going to have to put up with this prick.
Yeah.
Repeating yourself over and over to get your point across. Surely when men do that, it's called mansplaining. So they've claimed this thing that women have to do that men never have to do, but when men do it, it's oppressive.
Sums up.
Like, so they're basically going, oh, men never do this, but I hate when they do it. Removing hair from your armpits, legs, and bikini line because on women it's gross.
I mean, you don't need to do that.
Yeah, I don't need to. I just enjoy it. Spending a lot of money on period products, which are still considered a luxury by many governments. Right, do you know what bothers me? See other toiletry items. That you also have to buy them.
Well, like toilet roll.
You have to buy toilet roll, you have to buy tissues, you have to buy toothpaste, you have to buy toothbrushes. You have to pay for everything in the toilet. Right? You have to buy earbuds.
You have to buy the toilet.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for listening. This has been the first of what we hope to be many chats called Eccentric Chats. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you didn't enjoy it, please leave a comment to tell us why. And Rachel.
Okay, thank you viewers.
Yes, yeah.
We all know who your favourite is.
Thanks for tuning in. Bye.
See ya.